Going to blockchain technology, this is what I call the dark cloud. Dark cloud is related to dark energy, dark matter. It's not called dark because it is dark per se. It's not black. It's dark because it's unknown. It's dark because it's in fact invisible. So this blockchain technology is an invisible cloud. It's invisible. It's not radiating. It's not emitting any light. That's what they call dark matter, dark energy, because it's invisible. It doesn't radiate any light, so it's not detectable. But this is the substance that permeates and surrounds us. Everything. Most of the universe is created out of dark matter, dark energy. Most of what is considered real, our reality in which we participate in, is mostly composed out of dark matter, dark energy. But that is not real physical light. It's not detectable. It's dark. It's invisible. So this is why the dark blockchain technology is on a dark cloud. It's on an invisible cloud. It cannot be seen. It cannot be penetrated. It's impenetrable. It's indetectable. That means this is what I'm trying to get at is the privacy. It's invisible. It's impenetrable. It cannot be penetrated. It cannot be hacked. You see, it's in a dark cloud. It's an invisible cloud. Blockchain technology will be on the 5G grid. Blockchain will provide privacy for companies containing sensitive information. This information will be encrypted in the dark cloud of blockchain. Blockchain will host the company, entity, product, and currency as one. We see here with physical dollar can only be the currency, can only be something you use to buy a product. But with the the digital currency on the blockchain, that currency will not just be a currency, it would also be the product itself in the company. So the company, like say with Amazon has their own currency. If Amazon has their own currency, that currency is also the product, and the product is the currency. The currency is the company, and the company is the currency. It's all one. It's not divided anymore. Like we have with the dollar, where the dollar buys a product. You access and you obtain the dollar, the currency, in order to obtain the product. But with cryptocurrency, digital currency, the currency is the product. The currency, obtaining the currency obtains the product. Obtaining the product obtains the company, stake in the company. They're all one, because digitally on the blockchain, you're able to host all that. We have with the US now, with this pandemic, fears of spreading the virus on physical paper. They've created or talking about creating a US digital dollar. If they create a US digital dollar, they also have a global dollar. Every country, world power, have their own digital currency. So world powers are already seeking to create their own digital currency. So if the US does this, we see the Seoul, South Korea will also do this. We all can see how this can be implemented in Topaz, transportation card system. We utilize blockchain to gather sensitive information and host currency for payment. Open Data Plaza will be transferred to the blockchain for greater security and accessibility. Open Data Plaza. Okay, all these things will be added to the blockchain. All these things are interconnected. The apps that we see with that will be hosted on 5G will also be placed on the blockchain for security. This is a technology. It's an information technology. It will operate in e-governance. Government is over security of the citizen, in the citizen's best interest. Okay. So let's look at information plaza. We have the information communication plaza, open data plaza. All right. We have the open Data Plaza, and we have these various apps on the Open Data Plaza, which would be on the blockchain. Okay, so they can't be hacked. They're secure. The information is secure. We have all these different credit companies, all these different companies, banking companies that have our social security and sensitive private information that have been hacked, and those companies have had to pay out millions of dollars because of that data breach. Whereas with blockchain, it's very hard to hack. Will be very hard to hack these apps, these companies that are hosted on these apps on the blockchain. This is for greater and increased security and privatization. So this is the dark cloud, as I mentioned again. Okay, this is the dark cloud, which is invisible. It's dark matter, dark energy. It's not dark per se, but it's the fact that it's invisible. The matter that permeates all around us, it makes up our reality, is invisible and is impenetrable, though it's a part of a reality. But it's stored on the blockchain. Is stored there. This information will be stored there. Okay. So there's another thing in that future technologies is that there'll be a way to encode information on sound. Be able to encode information on the element of music. That the information will be encoded and encrypted in the sound or in the music. The person on the other side of the receiving end will be able to transcribe that information from that sound, from that music, and be able to relay the information. Okay? So this is another form of encryption. Where this increased data breaches that we see in society will need increased forms of security. All right. Going into the next slide here.